Well, hi, Jack Rice, Alien Paintball, coming to you from the 2009 World Cup here. And you can always find Alien at our website, which is alienpb.com, right there. So this year we're going to bring out two models. We've got one here for you at the World Cup, which is our I model, the Alien Independence I, which is this unit right here. And then we're also bringing out the T model this year, which has the Tadao board and the OLED screen and the 4-eye capability. So let me just go over the gun a little for those who don't know that much about it. First feature you probably noticed is the LPR on the front here. Nice feature on this gun is that LPR operates right at 60 PSI. So you're getting a very calm shot and a very quiet shot too. We did upgrade this just a tiny for this year, tiny bit, and operates a little smoother. Nice LPR here, easy to adjust. In is down, out is pressure up. The nicest feature on this is that if you ever did get a spike past this LPR, it's just about impossible to blow up these solenoid SMC, very heavy duty. Okay, another nice feature on this is you'll notice how low the clamping feed neck sits your loader. Pop that out. Surprisingly enough, that's a full-size halo. Drops right in all the way down. Clamp feed. We pull that back out here and show you the LCD screen. You'll notice that it goes red as soon as you turn it on. Got the green eyes inside. And then when ball gets in the feed, it goes blue. Now that's because we're at PSP here ramping, and on semi it's green. It's red for a stop and green or blue for go. And then if you hit the trigger a couple of times, it goes yellow warning. So it's stoplight colors, easy to know. For those of you who are like me and like some extra space in there for your hand or your thumb, you've got a lot of grip space in this trigger frame. Plenty of room for your fingers. Bigger hands can fit this easily. Although notice how thin that is. Very thin. That's barely the width of a 9-volt battery and 2 panels. Now looking at it on the camera, those may look like they're Lexan or hard plastic, but they're not. That's a soft grip. Okay, gives you a nice feel and nice tension when you're playing on it. Nice grip. Gloves stick, the neoprene gloves stick to it real well for a nice grip. Okay, the other improvements we made for this year, your on-off is a little smoother, vents a little faster. Just a nice seal on that. All right, now we're going to go to some of the pieces of the gun. One real nice feature is the hose. This hose and fitting flow 3 times the airflow of Cocker hose and fittings. That's one way we get the lower LPR rate. And you notice that both of those fittings release very quickly, but hold really well. 275-pound burst pressure on that hose. Now that hose is obviously too long. A smaller piece fits in there, but we do this to demo the fact that you could actually take this gun, put it on the table, lower the trigger frame, and tech that gun. You can air up and power up the gun on the table while it's in the 2 pieces or 3 pieces, so you can see your LPR, you can see your cup seal valve. So very, very easy gun to tech. Shops love that. Players who like to tech their guns like that. And then once again, I had mentioned the fact that we have the SMC solenoid. Look at the size of the flow in that. So that, again, gives us the lower LPR pressure. And this mounts right on here. So that it's a real easy kit to, real easy to tech. And that line runs right down to your gun. Now, one more thing I just want to point out here. This gun is made in America, okay, guys? When you put this in here, it fits really snug and then snaps in. That has a tight feel. You don't, that's quality, guys. You're still getting American quality with this gun. Now, another feature that we like for you is the fact that this does not have the hole in the top of the ram. So you're not going to get paint, dirt, dust, not going to fall in there. It's a sealed unit. Very smooth. One screw off the back. And there's your rammer. Little rubber piece in the back and a Delrin piece in the front that makes the contact. The soft contacts on both ends. One moving O-ring. How many people have one moving O-ring? Now finally the point that this is with the one that some days gets you right in the zone. You get bad paint, you get a bad paint to barrel match, they're about the same. But when you get the right paint to barrel match, you can get a nice flow out of this gun. Notice the back wall there has a radius in it. And there's an oval on the top. The oval on the top and the radius is designed to let the air flow. That opening is 170. Your pin comes out of there 100. So 100 going in, 170 going out with a radius. And then your bolt flows at 250. So every time the air changes, it expands. It expands rather than tumbling like a wave tumbles. Then your bolt also has that radius on it. See how it flows underneath? We hold it below center line. And that's what we do when we get the backspin. It gives you a longer, flatter shot. Now, the other great advantage to this setup is, look at the size of that rubber piece. Okay, that's what's pushing your ball. Soft rubber, and the bolt is moving at 60 PSI. Okay? So 60 PSI soft rubber, the transition is much softer. And then on the top, you'll notice you also have a little tab. So when the ball drops down, it's hitting that little tab. Okay, once again, if you have to curve the bolt to do that, the ball drops down further. So then it gets jammed back up by the bolt and the ball going forward. If you don't round it off, you have a sharp edge that can nick the ball, especially if it hits a seam. With this one, it doesn't drop down and it doesn't nick the ball. So we just think that's a real nice improvement to give you a better transition of the ball. And then your bolt obviously holds the whole unit together. One other quick thing on there, people ask about the serviceability of the gun. You see those are just, I'm in the Empire booth today where get those from Empire for Timmy's or Spiders. Real quick change out. Now this is a very low maintenance gun. Because this is sealed, maybe twice a year you want to lube that. Same with your LPR, same with your reg. Other than that, low service gun. One more thing, I mentioned to you that we're going to have the Tadao board with the 4CI. This is a prototype, haven't got it quite yet, but you'll notice the Tadao Industries semi PSP, all right in the trigger grip, and then it'll have the 4i capability. Well, why don't you call us at alientv.com, look at our phone number up on the website. We're happy to show you anything else, answer all your questions, and we hope you're shooting an alien real soon.